So Acts 17 then is the third big verse that people bring up. And even Val mentioned this one to me, man, when I told her I had discovered a new view and I'm a pre-Adamite guy now. She asked me about this verse, so I know this is one that people think of.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this one is the easiest of all. I mean, I think all three of them are easy to answer, but this one's the easiest one to answer. However, the answer might blow people away. They may never have heard what I'm about to get into. And
all right, let's do this.
So it's a very interesting concept Paul's actually referring to here.
God, that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands, neither is worshipped with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath and all things, and hath made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and hath determined the times before appointed, and the bounds of their habitation.
What Paul's referring to here is what occurred at the Tower of Babel. When the Edenic clan committed the sin at Babel, God punished the entire clan by scattering them and confounding their tongues. So the people dispersed and were assimilated into other people groups, and this affected some languages in the ancient world. And anyway, the people were mixed in and kind of lost. And the people groups that absorbed these Edenic people, God at that time appointed those to be the first divinely appointed nations to exist on earth. And he set an angel of the divine council over each nation to be their God. That is an extremely ancient Jewish belief that is still present in Deuteronomy 32. And Paul is referring to that fact. This event at the Tower of Babel, when God punished the Edenic clan, he scattered them and mixed them into all the surrounding people groups. And those groups, he then designated regions for them, and these became divinely appointed nations. And he set a God over them, which was one of his angels of his divine council. One of the ancient Jews referred to this as God's 70 angels. And that's why there's 70 people listed in the Table of Nations.
That's interesting.
But the point here is that in verse 26,
and hath made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth.
The way this is read by people, they think that what this means is that from Adam, God hath made all mankind that dwells on the earth. That's basically how it's read.
Definitely. Even with the ESV, I think it could be taken the wrong way even easier. It says in 26, and he made from one man, they would assume Adam, every nation of mankind to live on all the face of the earth. They even put, instead of one blood, they put one man. Every nation of mankind live on the face of the earth.
Yeah. What Paul's actually saying here is that what God did, this one blood, that's the Edenic clan. It's not one person. It's not Adam. It's the Edenic people. God hath made from them all nations of men. They were all dispersed into all these other peoples when they were designated nations and had an angel set over them as their God. But that's the concept Paul's referring to here. And he's not saying that God made all of mankind from Adam. That's not what verse 26 means. And that's the 3 big verses right there, man. Do you think that'll help people out?
I think so too. I do think so.